space.
Hey, it's Pops, and I'm Aileen, and we are Tequilla Thursdays. We just have tequila on Thursdays. And today we're trying a new one.
We are. And I'm going to let you pronounce it.
Yeah, Cincoro. So, and I was seeing it, the translation is right on the bottle. It's 5 gold, so cinco oro.
Oh,
Yeah.
gotcha. Okay.
And we looked online. It's because there are 5 NBA players who created this tequila back in 2016. So it's a newer tequila.
It is a newer tequila.
Yeah.
So fingers crossed. It's expensive. So fingers
Right.
crossed that it's good.
Yeah. I mean, so you would kind of think, I'm thinking to myself, like, you know, the agave can't be aged that, can it? Right? Like, if
it's
that's
in
like a
2016. Right. When
yeah.
they start, they would imagine
Right.
started ahead of time. Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
not really sure how that works. I imagine that when you're starting a business, you plan ahead. So they
Yeah.
probably did start, like getting agave ready or planning what farm they're getting it from or
Right.
something.
Yeah, and I think it said like it's from the lowlands and the highlands of Jalisco.
Right.
So,
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep. Jalisco again. So this silver was about $65. The reposado was $100, and the anejo was $140.
These are kind of fancy.
Yeah.
I mean, the bottles are pretty fancy.
They are.
Yeah, and they do come in some like somewhat fancy boxes. Not the anejo, right?
Just the reposado and silver, and you can see like the reposado had gold inside and the silver has silver inside.
Yeah.
So yeah, very fancy. So let's see.
Okay. Oh, and we got a gift from one of our wonderful viewers. Yes.
Which is awesome.
Thank you. Of course, family.
She's still a viewer.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shot glass.
Us, and that's
I don't think it's maybe from like our second video.
Yep, and here I got one. Let's see. Also, super cute.
Yeah.
It says Tequila
This was from the Milagro video.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's 2 the same. Yeah. So we're
Gonna be drinking out of these.
Yeah. Very exciting.
thank you.
That's
That's the best. Not me, but
another test.
Okay. Should we go ahead and try them?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
All right, which glass are you gonna use?
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna use one of the new ones.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, I'll go with our very original before we got fancy.
Yeah.
That was our opening screen.
And then this one is just from El Milagro.
Yeah. Sweet. Can you hear Toby in the background? Toby is whining to come outside.
Yeah. It's
But
a beautiful day in Chicago, so we thought we'd sit outside, enjoy it while we can, although hopefully there'll be more videos outside as we move forward.
As we move forward for a little while.
Yeah. See.
All right, so
Okay.
on its own.
Yeah. Smell it.
It smells good. Huh? I think it smells like lime.
It smells floral.
Oh, you smell
Like-
flowers? I smell lime.
Oh, maybe.
Like
yeah,
citrus.
I can see the lime for sure.
All right, well, we'll see.
Okay. Cheers.
Actually, it bites in the beginning, but
Yeah.
then it's smooth. I
Yeah.
feel like at the end it was more smooth than it was in the beginning. But
Yeah.
it still
It was
tastes
more so like in the middle for me.
Oh,
It
was
was
it?
like sweet, and then it was like, oh, maybe.
I think a lime and salt or lime is gonna
Yeah.
help it.
For sure.
But I think it has a little bit of an alcohol
It
taste,
does.
just like a lot of sodas.
Yeah. Kind of their thing.
thing.
That's why it's a little bit less.
Yeah.
But yeah. Overall, though, it's not bad.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
All right.
The lime.
With the lime, as always.
Cheers.
Yeah, the lime helped it.
Yeah, definitely.
That was good.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't really taste the tequila when you do
No,
the lime.
and I think that's the whole point. And this one, I feel like the African, it is a little rubbing alcohol for me. Like it's
Right.
not bad, but
A little.
it has that rubbing flavor to it.
I
this
got that
cuts
right
it.
in the beginning.
Yeah.
And then at the end, I felt like it was a little better. So
Yeah.
we're both tasting it.
Yeah,
we're
for
just
sure.
tasting it at different
But-
times.
Yeah, but it's not horrible.
It's not
Yeah.
horrible. No. But, $70, you could. I
Right.
wouldn't pay up for this one.
Probably not. But we'll see how the other ones are. But we'll
Yeah.
do it with
This one's just your average.
Yeah. Okay.
Average
They're new
silver.
to the business. So.
Yeah. Give them a little time.
Yeah.
Let them perfect it.
Right.
All right.
Okay. Cheers.
I didn't have enough tequila.
Oops.
And all salt and lime.
No,
That was my
yeah,
bad.
with the salt and lime. Yeah, definitely need it for this one.
Mm-hmm.
Makes it
For sure.
Yeah, because it does have like that little. It does have a little bit of that citrus
Yeah.
flavor.
It does. A little bit.
I don't think it's like peppery though or anything like that.
No.
It's just like a little bit citrusy.
Yeah, well, do you want to see? Let's see. They say on here, because I don't have my glasses on, Tess gets to read it. What is it? What does the internet say?
Yeah, so aromas detected, agave, alcohol, vanilla, medicinal,
Yeah, I could
citrus,
see
cake batter,
cake batter.
for,
I can
and the
smell it.
floral, artificial sweetener, agave, fruity, black pepper. It's kind of a lot. Varnish,
Ooh,
lactic. I feel like they have a lot of crazy
Yeah,
like aromas these days. But flavors detected: agave, vanilla, medicinal, alcohol, citrus, cake batter.
Again, cake
Yeah,
batter. Did you think it
I
was
don't-
sweet?
I did think it was sweet, but it wasn't
Okay.
the sweetest that we've tried.
No.
Like, we definitely have tried some sweets
For sure.
tequilas, and I think
one's
this was
not
like,
the sweetest.
yeah, I don't know if I would say cake batter per
Yeah.
se.
Is that the-
Yeah.
ready?
Okay. Well,
All right, reposado.
yeah.
I'll go ahead and pour
Do
this
it.
over.
Okay.
I'll grab.
The other than our
Intro.
Ooh. It kind of has a good like.
It does. I might as well do that too.
Yeah.
All right. I'm now gonna smell like tequila. Good thing I'm not going anywhere. All right, this one you start raw as usual,
Mm-hmm.
and then we will chocolate.
Yes.
Because I did not bring any dates today.
Okay.
Yeah. Chocolate's good. I end up going chocolate mostly.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Okay.
All right. Wait. I need a sip of beer because I still have salt in my
Oh,
mouth.
okay. I'm gonna do snippy.
Okay.
I feel like it smells very similar.
It does smell
But
very
now,
similar.
see, now it's like the, like
I smell
messes
cake
with your
batter
brain. I was
on
gonna
this
say
one.
now that I've read that, I'm like, wait a second. I think for this one,
This one
I do,
definitely
yeah.
smells like
this
cake
one was
batter.
more just like citrus, like.
Yeah, it smelled like lime.
But yeah, it
This
definitely
one
could smell
smells
like
like
cake batter.
batter.
So I'm interested to see if
It
if
totally
it's
does.
sweeter
Oh,
than
yeah.
that one.
It's
And you
bound to
probably
be.
will like it if
I
it is.
know,
So,
I know.
but. We'll
I
see.
mean, as an after dinner drink, but
Yeah.
not as a tequila.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Okay.
All right.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh yeah, this one definitely. I would say cake batter.
But
No,
I love
but it
cake
still
batter.
has
It's not
like a
no.
strong punch to it.
It has
though.
a strong punch.
Yeah.
And cake batter.
And
That's
cake
what
batter.
tastes
So
you're
it's like
drinking
cake batter and
alcohol.
a punch.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what
Huh.
it is.
It's kind of interesting though.
It is. It is.
Huh.
It's not your
It's
normal
I think it's
tequila.
the vanilla that
It
makes
is.
it taste like cake batter.
It does, but
Oh, and
but
these
it's not
were.
just vanilla.
you know
it
what?
definitely has like a.
We had read these they're like aged in the Tennessee whiskey barrels.
Oh, I wonder if that has
Anything to do like
cake batter.
yeah, I don't know.
I feel like that's got to be an additive or something. The cake batter.
I think it's at like 100% tequila.
It
so
does. It's 100% agave. Right.
Yeah.
But jeez.
That's so interesting. I feel like
It's-
chocolate will go well with this. I
Yeah,
mean,
because it's like.
or maybe you
chocolate
should eat
cake.
some like cake with it. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. Do you know which chocolate you want?
Ooh, let's try that.
Just chocolate nougat.
Okay.
And I'm gonna do almond sea salt chocolate. Almond sea salt. Well, I probably should save this one for because it's dark, so maybe I should save that for the añejo.
This one's a milk chocolate and that one's a milk chocolate.
Okay. Interesting. Here we go.
Yeah, that helped cut the
Mhm.
punch too.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know if I would lean towards getting that, but it is interesting. If you're like, I would try. Like, I would recommend trying it at least once.
Mhm.
See if you like
Right.
it.
See if you like it.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's $100 though, so
Yeah.
if you don't like cake,
You
don't
do
get
it.
it.
Or if you're like on a diet and you're like, I really wish I could have cake, but not the calories.
Yeah,
Kidding.
right? Is Cincoro? Is that how you say it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cincoro.
Cincoro. All right, well, should we try
Yeah.
some of the new ones? You wanna-
Yeah. That's like too fancy for me.
Too fancy? All right, I'll try the
Very
too
like
fancy
Game
one.
of Thrones.
It is
like the
very
wolf,
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Oh, and a couple times we've
I'm
been
gonna
on
show.
here, and we have not been able to figure out what this is. So I'm going to show this to you guys.
Yeah, let us know.
Tell us if you can tell us what that is.
Yeah. It's like one of
those.
those, like those black prints. Like, it's like, do you
Yeah.
see a butterfly? Do you see somebody being murdered? Like, what do you see
What
with
do you
that?
see? It's a psychological
Yeah.
test we're doing here at
Right.
Tequilla Thursdays. I have to be careful not to pour too much in here
Yeah,
because
that
this
one-
is a bigger one.
Yeah. Dire wolves, that's what I was like. Wait, didn't they bring back the dire wolf? Oh my god, that's so
Supposedly,
funny. Yeah.
It was, yeah.
They were like,
Cloned.
yeah.
Cloned.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah. Nice. Here we go. Next thing you know,
Cheers.
dinosaurs. Cheers.
Yeah, none of
Tastes like bourbon or scotch or.
it's smoother for sure though. It doesn't have as much of a punch, but it doesn't have that as sweet of a flavor.
No, it doesn't.
It's actually like pretty mild.
It is
to me.
very mild with a definite bourbon taste or,
Yeah.
like a brown liquor taste.
Or Tennessee whiskey.
Or Tennessee whiskey.
No, but it's still, yeah, it definitely still has sweetness
Yeah,
to it.
for sure. It does.
I actually think in this case, I think maybe it's one where it does get better
It
as you
does.
go
It
because
does.
it's like smoother.
Because this
and,
is even though it tastes like bourbon, it's still more
Mhm.
like tequila, I feel like.
yeah, it's not, and it's not that dark.
Right.
You can see, you know.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, okay.
chocolate?
Yeah.
Okay.
I might just stick with my.
Yeah, I'm gonna too.
chocolate
Oh,
that I have.
gotcha. Yes.
That's
I
what
know.
I have it, yeah. Okay. Cheers.
That was a big shot.
Mm-hmm.
Woo.
I think these do benefit from
Mm-hmm.
a lime or a chocolate. 'Cause it still does have a little bit of an aftertaste, but not as bad for that one. I don't think it's worth $140. So. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that would be a one-time thing.
Maybe as a gift or something.
Yeah.
But no,
Because it
it's
is a
an
fancy
expensive
bottle,
gift.
so.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know. So we should rate them.
Yeah. Okay. I think I might go like 4.3 on this.
Okay, I was going really low too. I was afraid you were gonna go a little higher, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna go low
Yeah.
because for the amount of money they are, we have to
Mhm.
take that into consideration. I just don't think they're worth it. So I would say, yeah, I would say, yeah, 3.9.
Okay. Yeah, and I do think they get better. So if that's
Yeah, a little bit
4.3,
better.
maybe I'll go 4.6 because it is interesting. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think we've had a cake batter flavor before.
Never
tequila,
have,
so
and that kind
yeah,
of
it's an
helped.
experience.
It was an experience, right? It didn't help it per se,
Mhm.
but it was definitely an experience, and it wasn't horrible. It wasn't. So, all right, I'll give it a 4.2.
Okay.
And then your favorite?
I'll go
Just
just
might have been both of our favorites.
5 on that one.
5?
Yeah.
That's-
Middle of the, road.
Yeah. yeah, not necessarily worth the money, but definitely drinkable. I'd go 4.8.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I guess that's Cincoro.
Yeah.
Well, we're not funny.
But we're drunk.